It's Friday. The Earth's still spinning. We're still tattooing here, and we're still piercing here. And that means it's time for the weekly studio update. Coming up next, the latest in body piercing news. Tattoos of the week from the guys, so you should stick around.
Hey kids, what's up? Jimmy back with you. Tattoo of the week. This week I did a panther that I drew up and threw it online, see if anybody wanted it. We got a bite. It's pretty interesting. Check it out. It's got a couple cherry blossoms in it and some really nice like grays actually in it instead of just black and gray. It's actually colored black and gray. Kind of a neat twist. Stop by the website, check it out. Look at us on YouTube. Don't forget to give us a like on the like button or give us a follow also. Check out DaVo over at Axiom. Don't forget we do walk-ins every day. Me and Wes are available most of the time, so just come on in and give us a shout and see what you want. If you got some ideas, run them by us. If not, we'll draw something for you and give you some ideas. Thanks, guys.
What's up, guys? Wesley here with Tattoo of the Week. This week's tattoo was on Audrey. She was Tattoo of the Week like 2 or 3 weeks ago. We were doing a cover up on her hip. There's some birds up on her hip that are covered underneath the kind of hexagon, kind of honeycomb pattern up there. And then some roses, and then there's some other stuff down underneath the floral pattern or the paisley kind of pattern. And then we had some chains underneath beneath that too. So it's kind of a lot of different pieces going on in there. I had a lot of fun with it. I like mixing those things up, and she kind of threw them all at me and said she likes a little bit of everything. So putting them all together was really fun, and she was a really great client. So I hope you guys really enjoy this. A shout out to Jess also, who's frequently Tattoo of the Week, who gets her lion piece done. Hers was also finished too, but you guys will get to see that here also. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, and check back with me next week.
DaVo here with the body piercing news and content news of the week. Had a busy week. Did a lot of piercings. Great variety. Did some industrials, did some septums, did some ear work, did some nostrils, and hopefully all of those piercings are healing while we speak. Sorry if you missed out on the special that ended yesterday. Haven't really figured out if I'm going to do one for November. I'm still trying to figure out some scheduling things and so forth around Thanksgiving. So look for that probably next week if I'm going to run one. Otherwise, sorry. Now let's move on to what we like to call content news. Had a very busy week there. Did a lot of new videos. 4 new videos, including the update, and a new podcast. On Saturday, did the latest of pros and cons by a piercer. I pierce. That's what I do. This one, I covered spider bites. It's a piercing off to the side, lip piercing or labret piercing off to the side thing. Went through 5 pros, 5 cons, 5 advantages, 5 disadvantages. If you were thinking about getting that piercing done, or you know somebody who has, or you're just plain curious, check out that video. On Sunday, we posted the latest podcast edition of Q&A in the Kitchen. This one covered how much time you should wait between tattoos or piercings when you're working on large projects. You can find that anywhere that podcasts like to collect and then be consumed by consumers through your ear mouths and ear holes and become edified. That's what we do here. We give. Monday, posted the latest episode of Tattoo 101. This one, West, went through planning mid to large size tattoos. So a lot of good pointers there on how to kind of start that process and get yourself in that frame of mind, so to speak, to get that perfect tattoo. Because that's what we like to do here, the perfect tattoo. Freshly made daily here in the Skin Kitchen. On Thursday, as in yesterday, I posted the latest episode of Body Piercing Basics. This one I covered abandoning piercings. Basically, the situation where you want to let a piercing close. Went through some of the reasons why that may happen, things to look for, how to help kind of speed up the process, wound care, warning signs, all kinds of stuff. Great video. If you have an old piercing that you think you need to give up, or you're having an issue with a piercing that just won't heal, you might want to check out that video. Tomorrow, I'll be posting the latest episode of Pros and Cons by a Piercer. This one I'm going to do on Jacob Ladders, or Jacob Ladders. Is it Jacob's Ladder, or is it Jacob's Ladders? I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. It's a male genital piercing. It's usually a series of frenum piercings. It's probably one of the most popular groupings of genital piercings out there. So check that out. Should go up around 5-ish, depending on how busy I am tomorrow. On Sunday, we'll be posting the next episode of Q&A in the Kitchen, the video edition. I can't remember exactly what the topic was, but I'm sure it's great. That should be up and premiered around 5 o'clock. And then we're going to start the podcast goes out. Then we're going to go into a guest spot by long-time friend. I don't know what I'm saying there. Why would it be a long friend? Long-time friend of the studio here at Skin Kitchen in the Axiom. Michelle from Velvet Lotus came up and guest spotted on 2 of the Q&A in the kitchens. Those shall be coming out in roughly about 2 weeks from Sunday. Monday, we'll do another tattoo education video, and then we'll start the whole process over again. If you would like to see any of these videos, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and click in the description, or go down to the description and click on the links. They'll be down there. If you're on Facebook, above this will be the description and so forth, and there'll be a link at that to our channel. Check out that channel. Go there. All the videos are listed there, along with about close to 300 other ones. Check them out and subscribe to our channel and hit the notification so you get notified. That's all I have to say about content and piercings at this moment. I have other things to do. You want to watch Jack, though.
Hello, tattoo fans. Welcome to another episode of What the Heck's Going On Over Here in the Kitchen. I've got a tattoo for you to peruse. It was a really kind of fun style that I don't get to do all the time. It's kind of a Pollock-esque style, if you're familiar with the guy who just throws paint at stuff and then becomes a millionaire. Oh, man. There's a lot to be said about that.
He gets drunk and dies in a car crash.
Yeah, and... you know, artists, right? Am I right? Anyway, this guy's been a really fun client. I did a Picasso, kind of a loose kind of thing on his chest, for his first tattoo, to cover a heart surgery scar. And now, we did this. So yeah, he's just having a lot of fun getting tattooed. And, he just kind of let me do my thing on this one. He brought in a couple references, and then I pulled up a couple Pollocks and kind of drew it on him and some colored markers and just went for it. So it went really well. I was happy with it. I think it took just a couple hours. It's actually a little harder than you think to make something look loose but still do it technically well. It's kind of tricky. But anyway, like I said, I was happy with it, and I hope you liked looking at it. And if you've got any fun ideas, or any ideas that even you think are fun and they're not, we won't tell you that. We'll have fun with you. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, bring us some ideas and let's have fun together and make tattoos, because it's cold outside, and who wants to be outside when you could be in the warm tattoo studio getting a new piece of art? So anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Click stuff, like stuff, be nice to each other, and we'll see you next week.
So that's it. You consumed this video. You've watched it. You've gotten everything you wanted out of it. We're not going to ask you to send flowers. We're just going to ask you to do a couple things. If you enjoyed it, hit that. If you're on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, which there must be something physically wrong with you if you haven't, or mentally, I don't know. Because it means that you just don't like good things. This might be something you want to talk to a therapist about. Anyway, hit that subscription and ring that notification bell so you get notified every single time we post one of these. If you're watching this on Facebook, give us a like, that thumbs thing. Also, share with everybody you know so that they can become annoyed with you because these videos keep showing up in their stream. Till next week, I'll bowl your tattoos and piercings heal with ease and without a single issue. And if you're in the Des Moines, Iowa area, we hope to see you for your tattooing and body piercing needs in the future.